G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now, Rupert Murdoch's power is clearly dying, with Peter Dutton doing some major backflips this morning. Now, I'll show you a short segment from Channel 9 this morning, and then I'll read you out some of the headlines which really tell the story. And when you're watching the Channel 9 clip, have a look at the bottom where it says work from home backflip. Now, I'll show you that video.
Walking away from his demand that all Commonwealth public servants stop working from home and return to the office full-time. The opposition leader also cooling his language on mass sackings to reduce waste instead of forced redundancies. He will unveil plans to gradually shrink the size of the public service by 41,000 positions over the next 5 years. Those are two big shifts as the coalition suffers a second slip in the polls 2 consecutive weeks in a row. Let's have a look. The latest news poll as the coalition's primary vote down 1 point. And then if we look at that after preferences, that's handing Labor a 52 to 48 lead. That is the same result that gave Anthony Albanese government.
So Peter Dutton's getting national media coverage on his backflips, which is extremely bad 4 weeks out from the election. It's going to cost him votes. And I'll just read you out some of the headlines that are going with it. The Guardian headline is, "We made a mistake. Dutton apologises as coalition backflips on work from home policy and public sector cuts." The ABC, coalition abandons end to work from home, walks back 41,000 job cuts. Sydney Morning Herald, Dutton dumps controversial plans to axe bureaucrats. Now, it's been well known for years that Rupert Murdoch, Lachlan Murdoch and the companies News Corp and Sky News, etc., support the coalition, the Liberal Party and National Party coalition. But they're so weak now, Peter Dutton has to walk back his dodgy policies because they're not getting any traction. But if the Murdochs had the power they once did, or at least thought they did, Peter Dutton wouldn't have to walk back his policies. They'd just keep on driving. You have to remember back in 2013, Tony Abbott managed to become Prime Minister and he wasn't very popular. The reason he managed to become Prime Minister is because the Murdochs and that attacked the Labor government, and the Labor government was on the nose. A lot of people didn't like him anyhow. And the Murdochs dropped the boot in. That managed to get Tony Abbott elected as Prime Minister, and I think from memory it was a landslide election. But 12 years later, the Murdochs can't even get Peter Dutton over the line. They're so scared he's backflipping on policy. And those backflips by themselves are going to do damage to his election chances. Now, this is worth noting because you get those people on social media saying, "Oh, there's nothing we can do. You know, we got no hope. Oh, the Murdochs control it, rah, rah, rah." Well, that's been proven to be a lie because Peter Dutton's on the run. The Murdochs haven't got anywhere near the power they once did, if they ever had that much power anyhow. And on the run because people on social media, their power is starting to grow. Independent media, the people who share those stories by independent media, well, their power and our power starting to grow. So now Peter Dutton's on the back foot in a huge way. Every time you read something and share something on social media in relation to government corruption, in relation to the duopoly, the uni party, etc., well, you're starting to take back power to the public. You're starting to take back control of the government. It's going to be a slow process. It's not happening overnight, but it is happening. Now, the major parties do their own polling. So Peter Dutton backflipping on those policies, obviously the Liberal Party polling told him, hey, they're in big trouble. So he needs a backflip on negative policies. Even the Murdochs couldn't save them. They had to do the backflips. But the backflips themselves, I think, will be the final nail in Peter Dutton's coffin myself, because he's already seen as being weak on policy, you know, dodgy policies, the nuclear policy where they're ducking and weaving on costing, etc. So backflipping on major policies 4 weeks out, when all other policies are dodgy anyhow, I think that's the end of him. It is 4 weeks to go, so you never know what will happen in those 4 weeks. Anyhow, please do your bit to help shine a light on government corruption and share this video on social media. And please hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. That way you get notified every time I publish a new video. Anyhow, Kangaroo Court of Australia is independent media. I publish a website and a YouTube channel. And I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. So please support my Patreon account or PayPal account. And you can do monthly donations or one-off donations. And you can go to the donations page on my website for other donation options. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.